Hello everyone, Chell here with Prismatic Powders. Today we're talking about Illusion series powders, and more specifically, how people accidentally sabotage them. Illusions are designed to be easy, almost suspiciously easy, but they do ask one thing in return: follow the process. These are dormant pigment powders. They're patient, but they're not forgiving, and you cut corners and they won't explode or fail dramatically, they'll just look wrong. So before we get into the most common mistakes, let's do a quick lesson on how illusions actually work. You start with the base coat, and that base coat is packed with dormant metallic pigments, and once it flows out, you bake it for a few minutes. You pull it out, you let it cool, then you apply the clear coat and you send it back in the oven for a final cure. That last bake is where the magic happens, and the clear coat pulls those dormant pigments upward, creating that candy-like transparent depth that illusions are known for. Miss that step or mess it up and the illusion disappears. Now with that in mind, let's talk mistakes. So mistake number one is incorrect voltage, and this one's common. It usually starts with good intentions, but if your voltage is too low, you're not transferring enough metallic pigment. And with multi-metallic illusions like Tropical Fusion or Spanish Fly, that imbalance shows up fast. Some of those pigments are heavier than others and they need more oomph to transfer, and that oomph comes in the form of voltage. And if you don't have enough charge, it's like giving up halfway, and the result is going to be disappointing. As a general rule, start around 50 kilovolts, and if you see pigment falling to the floor, turn it up. Now the opposite mistake, voltage that is too high. Sure, the transfer efficiency is great, but when you go to actually apply the clear, that's when things fall apart. You get back ionization, powder rejection, big ugly blotches where powder just refuses to stick. Now why is that? Because an overcharged metallic base has become an insulator, and that clear can't find ground, so it doesn't land. So again, you start at 50 kilovolts and increase only if you need to. Now for our second mistake, the clear coat, or lack of it. Illusions require a clear coat, not optionally or stylistically, physically. Without a clear, the dormant pigments never activate, so the finish won't look like the swatch because there's nothing pulling those pigments into view. Too little clear will create a slightly different problem. That color stays mildly close to the base tone, and the finish will suffer a bit with a light, unpleasant texture. Your target mil thickness for the clear should be about 2.5 mils. And yes, some people skip the clear entirely, and not usually out of rebellion, just an honest oversight. Now, we don't catfish with our swatches, and we do our best to be clear that illusions need, well, a clear. Hence, the video that you're watching now. Now that's it for this one. If it saved you a respray or at least a mild existential crisis, mission accomplished. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.